Hello and welcome in. This is Divination Rainbow. Thank you to all of those who are joining in for today's reading. We're going to be taking a look at what your guides have to show you at this time about how the energy is shifting around you and what's coming up next. I hope that so far today you are enjoying yourself and things are going well. I'm going to go ahead and hop in with a little bit of oracle guidance to start off, to just take a look and see what or who may be in your energy at this time that the guides would like to show us. All right. There's going to be a good encounter coming up, and it's going to be an opportunity for things to kind of come out, maybe for somebody to clear the air with you. I'm also seeing here that there's going to be somebody in your energy who is a good friend to you, somebody who has good energy when they're around. Things feel happy, and it is usually an opportunity for things to go well for you. At the same time, I am also seeing here that there is a love offer coming in, a successful love offer coming in, and definitely someone who is very satisfied with their home life. So these are all really good things to see. That's what's in your energy at this time. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look now about how things are shifting in that energy and what's coming up next. Something unexpected is going to happen. Something really intricate. And it maybe seems a little scary, but it's really, really not. Time to potentially even relocate or having to let go of control. Yeah, needing to take a little bit of a break, having to let go of control. I'm seeing that message now with the 6 and then the 4 of swords back to back. It's letting me know that there's a little bit of an unexpected change, but at this time, the important thing to do is going to be surrender, withdraw, and rest. Rely on your gifts and on what you know. Your energy is what's going to pull you through this. And also, at the same time, it's going to be a very inspiring type of situation for you. It could also be the type of time where you start thinking about expanding. With all of the success in relationship we saw with the oracle cards at the beginning, it could be a time of expanding or growing your family, or starting to think about that with this Page of Cups. Yeah, manifesting in something that's a little bit more of that next level. Having one of those moments where there's kind of like an aha moment, and it feels very magical. Wow. And doing it in an unconventional way. Kind of living in your truth. And it's going to happen quite quickly. For some of you, this is a situation where you are currently getting ready to become involved in a serious relationship that was kind of love at first sight. And it felt like a very fated connection that kind of turned things upside down, but it is unconventional in a way. And it has been something that has been very close to the chest. I also see a storyline here where there is a little bit of an unexpected magical thing that is transpiring, a bit of a great work, and you've already put in the work. So now you're going to have to surrender, to sit back, to trust your gifts, and to know that, I heard shoot your shot, basically that you did enough, okay, when you did that. And it's also kind of maybe in a literal sense, because somebody is also manifesting in potentially children and expanding their family. And it could be happening very quickly in an unexpected and unconventional way. Wow, that's some powerful, powerful energy. No wonder we needed to see this shift. Let's see what else we're able to uncover at this time. Yeah, it's going to bring in balance, but it's going to require a little bit of tenacity and being able to get through one last push, being able to overcome, and it's going to be like a new beginning, for sure, a new beginning, a passionate new beginning that is going to be filled with wonder and childlike energy, like inner child healing. And kind of a safe space, whether that's something that is within or being manifested in the external as well. And I just, what more is there to say? This is the lovers, if you can't see. Okay? This is deep love, love for yourself, love for your family, love for your counterpart. This is definitely all over the cards, screaming of a committed, unconventional type of relationship that is going to be full and abundant in whatever way it is that you choose. Oh, I love to see it. That's fantastic. This is quite lovely. Quite lovely. All right. So, with all of that out on the table, that is just like so fantastic. Honestly, I just had to have a moment to to take it in. That's some really powerful energy and some really beautiful stuff. All right. So, I do think that we can go a little bit deeper into this lovely energy and just pull through some higher guidance at this time in what energy you can lean into that is going to assist you in the best way. All right, let's see what angels we can communicate with here. Mm. Mm. Very interesting. So we have some opposing energies here, but in a really interesting way. So I'd love to talk through it with you and tell you what I'm seeing. The first up we had here was the Seraphim, and that card is going to carry a very strong protective energy, and it's also going to carry the energy of a divine connection as well. So that does not surprise me at all that this card is appearing now. It's also about humbling yourself in a way and also being ready to be able to receive. So, that is definitely a message that's coming through for you at this time. Also, more about how you can serve those around you in a way of being loving, in a way that brings in creativity into your life, and in a way that also allows you to walk in faith, whatever that may be for you. So, that's definitely a message coming through for you now, encouraging you to kind of hold your ground and also letting you know that you can expand yourself more by being more true to yourself and those around you, by offering love and by being ready to approach things in a different way, in a different kind of creative sort of way at times, And we did see that in your cards as well, with that kind of unconventional energy, really just being present. And anything that's blocking you right now from being in the present, finding a way to be able to let that go so that the love and the ideas that you have can really come into fruition. All right. And then I'm also seeing here a little bit more of a chaotic energy, okay, with Satriel. So you definitely also at this same time, I would say, to be aware of overthinking, not getting stuck in your thoughts. All right. Doing that inner child work, okay, that inner child healing, and maybe any shadow work that you may have, and not being afraid to stand on business when it comes to your spirituality and the things that you believe in. Not being afraid to be true to yourself in that way. All right. Because you know where this is coming from, you know where the energy is coming from. And at the same time, if you are cultivating abundance and you are cultivating love in these beautiful blessings and gifts, you also at that same time want to be true to the source of that energy and really just solving problems as they present themselves, which kind of makes sense too. Going about things in a different way, being willing to find a new path to solve things in the way that they need to, and having the strength and the resilience to get through things like darkness, even if there was maybe recently a dark night of the soul or a time of trouble, and we saw a little bit of unexpected things happening and some upheaval type of energy. All right. But you are still able to find the beauty and the light and the gratitude and all of that. And I really strongly am sensing this in the energy from these two cards, which is quite beautiful. And I love to see that for you. Having the strength to be able to face things like this head on. All right. Let's close this reading out with some angel number synchronicities and guidance. These angel numbers may already resonate with you or be number synchronicities that you've been seeing lately. You also might start to see these numbers and synchronicities now that we have spent this time here together today. That's normally how that works. Yep, yep. And it all makes so much sense. Let's make a little bit more room here so that we can go right in. All right, and this is everything that we talked about in your reading today. So really just some repeating messages here. All right, being able to go within, okay, revisiting things from the past, reconciling with that energy so that you can level up and move forward, knowing that you are protected by your angels and your guides at this time. All right, and being able to give yourself the love that you also so freely give to others. You have what it takes to get through these challenges, and that's why these blessings are coming into you now. And it is truly abundant. Powerful transformations are taking place in your life, and being able to navigate that is something that you already know is a gift that you possess. Facing your challenges from a different perspective and seeing challenges as opportunities, because you know that you can see through any illusions that may present themselves. And by following that guiding light, you're able to bring in so much more. And if you've already seen it stacking up around you, you've already seen it starting to come in. And this next manifestation is super powerful. I know you know. It's going to change everything. Oh, I love that for you. All right. Please do let me know how that goes for you. Especially, I really see some family growth here, and I just love to see that. Truly makes me feel so happy for you. And I want to thank you so much for sticking through today's reading. I'm truly grateful for your presence here, and any value you're able to take from these messages makes me even more grateful. Until the next time, I hope you do take good care of yourself. Bye for now.